My warm wishes to all of you. Once again, welcome to another episode of Conversations with a person who has great experience, a renowned scholar, academician, uh, scholar, researcher, and a motivational speaker who is going to share with us his experience of more than 4 or 5 decades of being an educationist. He has been the Vice Chancellor of Mangalore University. He has worked in various capacities in this university as well as some other universities. He has been parts of the various committees of the UGC, NAC, and other accreditation committees. So we have the privilege of meeting Professor Subramania Yadapadithaya. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Very kind of you.
One of the things that actually intrigues me these days, they say that change is the only constant thing in life. But when it comes to education, I think the way in the last few years the scenario has changed and transformed with the advent of AI, ChatGPT, and so many other platforms related to it. The entire face of education, entire definition of education, and the scenario of education has completely changed. So I would like to just, from your point of view, would like to know how do you feel when you started your journey as an educationist and an academician and scholar, and you continued with the advent of AI and the others. How did you adjust yourself to this new scenario, which may not be very, familiar to you or to me now at this point of time? How was your experience to, acclimatize yourself to a new situation like this?
It's a very relevant question and very interesting and exciting too. In the digitization world, you will come across three categories of people. First category, digital aliens.
Yes.
Second category, digital immigrants. The third category, Gen Z,
Yeah.
Gen Z.
Gen Z.
They are digital natives. Those who are born before independence also, my father, for example, I could classify him into this category of digital alien.
Right.
In the sense, he was too much afraid of computers and this technology and all those things. Literally, he was scared of all these things.
Huh.
Then came those who were born after 1960. So I belong to that category, digital immigrant.
Immigrant, yes.
Because we don't afford to refuse to learn all those things. And rather, we were not having that full heart to acclimatize that or embrace it. So a kind of compulsion was there, maybe self-imposed compulsion or compulsion imposed by the environment itself or system itself.
True.
So reluctantly, we were forced to learn new technology, new discoveries and all those things, new methods of instruction called pedagogical innovations, whatever we called digital immigrant.
Yes.
My daughter was born after 1980. They can be grouped under digital natives.
Digital natives, yeah.
They are very much versatile with that. They look up to that. They also introduce new things, and change will become an essence of their life.
Absolutely.
And I know I strongly hold on to one notion: learn to change to learn, and learn to learn.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah. See, unless you change yourself to learn, you will not develop that kind of flexible mindset.
Absolutely.
See, you develop a kind of cultural arrogance. I know everything. I am the supreme.
Yes.
Then your cup is full. I cannot pour something new onto it because it's overfull.
You're right.
So, change to learn and learn to change. See,
very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing is permanent except change. Change is permanently changing. When that is the case, that is the hard reality of our life, We must embrace new things. So learn to change. The third one is the most fundamental of everything called deuteral learning. It means learn to learn. That's why today we say lifelong learning.
Lifelong learning, yeah.
Learning society, learning mission.
Yeah.
And we learn until last breath. And again, through learning, you will enrich your knowledge. And the principle is no knowledge hoarding, knowledge sharing.
Sharing. Fantastic.
Yeah, earlier
Yeah.
philosophy was, your knowledge is light, knowledge is powerful. So you are very much enlightened. You hold it, safely guard it,
Correct.
jealously guard it. That is not the approach today. Today there is a paradigm shift. Knowledge is light. Yes, we have the strong conviction to believe that, knowledge is powerful only when you know how to apply, when to apply, where to apply, why should you apply, all those things, the fruits of knowledge,
Yes.
to develop,
Develop.
to bring meaningful difference in the lives of the last person in the society. That is what we say,
Very inspiring. Yes.
yeah.
True.
That way, knowledge sharing, that will make your knowledge further more powerful.
Yeah. Sir, I wanted to ask
Yeah.
one question.
Yeah.
There is a general observation by the people, and read a lot of articles and all that, that our traditional system of education as well as does not keep in line with the industrial needs of the industry.
Yeah.
And we are slower, not keeping pace with this. And today, I think the Gen Zs, all of us know that they have that kind of a insecurity of the future. Uh, is it true that we have not kept pace with the industrial growth and the changes that are taking place in a fast pace, unprecedented ones? And one day possibly we are going to be irrelevant, not serving the purpose of education at all to the student. How do you comment on this?
Yeah, your observation is 100% right. Because one of the letters of English alphabet is E.
Yeah.
I am always fond of saying there are 3 E's now in the education system. One is education, quality in education, all
Yeah.
those things. Another E is employability,
Yes.
which is always put to the back burner.
Absolutely.
The third one is employment. That's the end
True.
result of it. But now the problem is, uh, today we respect, 9 key elements of any organization, whether it is a charitable trust or a profit making or not for profit organization. 9 key elements. I call them
Okay.
Navaratnas, if they are managed very well.
Navaratnas. Good.
If they are mismanaged, then they will have the problem or side effects of Navagrahas. Okay.
Fantastic. Yes.
What are those 9 elements according to me? Is people, structure, task, technology, culture, strategies, systems, processes, and environment.
Fantastic, sir.
On this list, 9 key elements. On the top of it is people. People who make the organization, they can also mar the organization. They set the pace of progress of any organization. They keep the place. Whether it's a hotel or restaurant, the front office is very, very important. With a smiling face, you greet people, you attract, you capture the imagination of the customer,
Absolutely.
you understand the pulse of the customer. See, all these things are very important. So these 9 key elements. Now the question is, today there is a rat race or competition. We have got central universities. They are rich in funds.
Yes.
We have got state universities which are starved of funds.
Starved of funds. Yes.
We have
you're
got
right.
private universities or deemed to be universities. So the environment, education, higher education environment particularly is very, very, what do you call, complex and
Yeah.
complicated.
Yeah.
And systemic problems are also there. They are strongly rooted,
Yes.
deep seated. But as you said, today we are not able to produce candidates much demanded by the employment market.
This has been one of my core questions to myself and all the educators. That with the advent of these kind of technologies, things are faster.
Yeah.
And they're changing on a daily basis, maybe hourly basis. We should be always ready to embrace. And when we have embraced, and all the things are done by a machine, you just give a prompt and the answer is ready for you. Are we losing somewhere? I don't know, you might call me a traditionalist or maybe a spoiled sport in the past running pace of the world. My philosophy also tells me that I think somewhere we lose touch with this
Yeah.
critical thinking, creativity, imagination, which is the core of education, right from childhood till you die. If at all we bring about some new change, innovation, we are talking about innovation, and so many other things that we are talking about, startups and all this. Where are we leading with this unprecedented technology or AI and
Yeah.
all the related
Yeah.
platforms? Is it going to affect our imagination, creativity, and something that is very very crucial to myself, my own understanding? Education basically is understanding yourself, understanding what you are going to be,
Yeah.
seeing yourself somewhere. With the advent of these, maybe the intervention or interference, I'm not very sure about it, of this technology, are our children going to lose the essence of themselves, who they are? That is their critical thinking, the power of questioning, curiosity. These were the essential part of education. Are we losing it? Don't consider me a spoil sport.
Yeah.
Yes.
See here, it's exciting one,
Yeah.
because based on my little consulting experience and also little learning experience in the educational field, I categorize all these learners or the students into two groups:
Okay.
thinking without acting, one group,
Good.
and acting without thinking, another group.
Huh. Very good
So
distinction.
the
Yes.
problem here is, somewhere we are missing the directions. There are missing links.
Hmm.
Now you talk about touch and technology. Again, based on my little consulting experience, I can tell you
Huh.
there are four categories of organization today in the era of artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data analytics, and all whatever you
Yeah.
call by different names. And we have got Chat GPT, generative artificial
Artificial.
intelligence.
Yeah.
And I don't consider AI as artificial intelligence. I should rename it as intelligent assistant,
Hmm.
because
Fantastic. You have put
because
it right. Hmm.
understanding our cultural history and everything, uh, it cannot replace human brain, human mind, human presence,
Absolutely.
the supremacy of the human being, the human heart, application of your emotions, sentiments, the love, affection. It cannot replace, or it cannot match that.
Correct.
When that is there, no, four categories of our nation: high tech, low touch.
Hmm.
Technologically, they are very superior. They have got all these things, whatever you named now:
Yeah.
artificial intelligence, computerization of the highest order,
Yeah.
and all electronic gadgets, high tech coordination. But human touch is very low. Just imagine.
Absolutely.
HR is managed in a very bad shape.
As an expert in
There
HR,
is no
you are right
recognition for
person
the
to
job
speak.
well done, no
Yes.
appreciation. You will be thoroughly demoralized and demotivated. You cannot heartily put forward hardcore efforts to make things happen. Another category: low tech, high touch. Technologically, you may be
Hmm.
inferior compared to
Ah,
others,
not as good.
but
Yeah.
human touch is there. They value human values.
Fantastic.
Ethically, they are very strong. Integrity is the highest thing. Unquestionable integrity. All these things, and they, what do you call, connect to the another heart, and
Correct.
they that human sentiments, the empathy, living in the shoes of others.
Correct.
Those employees are very very
Empathy.
receptive
Empathy. Yes.
to that. Another category: low tech, low touch.
Hmm.
So we can
Yeah.
understand, need not explain that, self explanatory.
Absolutely.
Then the desirable thing is high tech, high touch. Technologically, it should be superior today, because you cannot lag far behind. You have to overtake the change.
Yes.
You should make things happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. At the same time, people should be very good, because ultimately they are the numerator, whatever be your
Hmm.
denominator. The performance is that,
Empathy. Yes.
empathy, and all those
Yes.
things.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Yeah.
So, keeping in all these things, whether our higher education system is gearing up
Hmm.
to make things happen.